Hi, I'm Shawn Dawson. I'm 22 years old from Chicago, Illinois. I'm about 5'9", 180 pounds. So usually with my training split, I usually start out with chest. Typically, I work out in the morning, but since I'm more depleted, I want to have more food in my system, so I was working out later at night. Typically, I do supersets and stuff like that, more compound movements. So I did mainly just flat bench, barbell, incline, dumbbell, side chest press on the machine, and cable cross. If I wasn't as depleted, there'd be more exercises. So there's one particular exercise I like where you use the hammer strength and you sit opposite and you press towards the middle of your chest to hit specifically the middle part of your chest, which a lot of people have a hard time hitting and a lot of people need to work on. I pretty much got into working out through athletics. I've been an athlete all my life. I started out playing football when I was about 10 years old, all throughout junior high, high school, and junior high. I also did volleyball, wrestling, track, basketball, and then throughout high school, I just stuck with football. I ended up breaking my foot, and then once I healed, I lost my scholarships, and then I ended up starting up mixed martial arts, cage fighting, and then once that ended, I stuck with semi-pro football, and then I did a physique competition. Didn't place as well as I wanted to, and then got into fitness modeling. So after high school football, I ended up starting up cage fighting just because I was a frustrated person with the whole losing my scholarships. So I wanted to do something to let out some aggression. So cage fighting was the way to go. I had a 4-1 record. Unfortunately, I had to stop because I tore a tendon in my middle finger. So once MMA stopped, cage fighting, I got into semi-pro football. I got asked by a couple guys, they wanted me to try out for their team. So I've been in it for about 2 years. They switched me positions from what I was in high school, which was a defensive back and running back. I got moved to linebacker and running back, mainly because of my size and just because I didn't want to not hit someone. So usually at my off season, I weigh anywhere between 200 pounds, and then the most I've weighed was 225 pounds. That's my off season weight, and then when I'm coming down, I could get as low as 175. It all depends on what I'm eating. Off season, I'll have more fats, healthy fats, of course, like avocados and stuff like that. But when I'm coming down, I'll usually cut those out and really only have sugars that are fruit based at night, just because my fasted cardio in the morning. So my favorite cheat meal after photo shoots or after a competition would probably be a big cookie cake with ice cream on top. So what you do is you get a big cookie cake, put it in a big bowl, melt it a little bit in the microwave, nuke it, and then you put the ice cream on top, put it back in the microwave for like 10 seconds, let it melt into the cookie. Yeah, that's a competitor's heaven.